I'm Sam Mentzer with the Chattanooga Public Library. I work as the recording studio instructor downtown at the main branch. Today, I was asked to talk about some poetry and song lyrics and how they're similar and how they're different. What I just played is a very simple melody of a song that many people know, and really that's what separates the two. But first, I'd like to sort of compare um, poetry to song lyrics. And in my opinion, I find very similar are rhyme schemes. So, in most songs that you hear, especially on the radio, there's going to be words that rhyme. And then also some sort of rhythmic element to both poetry and songs. And even in the original version of Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is a poem, it's a nursery rhyme. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Something like that. But it has a definite rhythmic structure to it, and then the song sort of developed that a little bit further. But that's something that both have in common are these ideas of rhythm and rhyming. Another thing that's similar that we can count in both are syllables. And what syllables are basically the amount of sounds that make up a word, just simply put. And how I always remember this is if I say syllable and I sort of feel how many times I open my mouth to say a word, syllable takes me 3 times, so there's 3 syllables. Bookshelf, 2. Book, 1. So these ideas of syllables and using them and counting them are found in both poetry and lyrics as well. And what I mean by that is we're taking syllables and adding musical notes to them when we're writing songs. So Mary Had a Little Lamb, for instance, has Mary had a little lamb. So we're taking those syllables of those words and putting them to musical notes, which is a melody. But what makes songwriting unique and what separates it is how we can extend words and stretch and distribute syllables to different notes. And what I mean by that is just take a listen to this. And I apologize, I'm no singer, but Mary had a little lamb. So I took the word Mary and I stretched it out over multiple notes. And that really is what can give you a unique fingerprint as a songwriter is how you distribute those syllables over your melody line. And this goes for every genre: rap, rock, country, pop, R&B, blues, anything that you can think of. This happens in songwriting. I think that you'll find if you start playing around with this, you can come up with some really creative and cool ideas. So maybe even start with a melody that you know, something simple like Mary Had a Little Lamb, and make up your own words to it. Like I could take something as simple as saying, I don't know, I went to the store to buy some milk, and I could say, I went to the store to buy some milk, buy some milk. It's just that easy. So I hope you learned a little bit today from this, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon. I could go to space. Put the air like I don't care, baby, by the way.
Okay, guys, let's get started on making our own song to go along with the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I'm going to work on mine here for a minute. Let me listen to the music. All right, so twinkle, twinkle, little star. Let's see, I'm going to start with, let's see, what do I want to write about? I think I will write about some kind of outdoor thing. Let's see what comes to me. I can see the shining sun. Let me make sure that has the right number of syllables. I can see the shining sun. Yeah, it does. Okay, so next would be a repeat of the same music. Let's see. What would I do in the shining sun? And I need it to rhyme with sun if possible. Ah, run rhymes with sun. Let's try that. Think it's time to take a run. I can see the shining sun. Think it's time to take a run. Now, how does it go next? Let's see. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to start with a different rhyme. Oh, I got it. Flying fast along the street. Let's see if that has the right number of syllables. It was just right. Okay, now I need one more line to do the main part. Let's see if I've got it so far. I can see the shining sun. Think it's time to take a run. Flying fast along the street. Let me try to have an idea. I was thinking of words to rhyme with street. Meet won't really work. Seat. Feet. I can hardly see my feet. Woohoo! All right, I think I've got it. Let's try it to some music. I can see the shining sun. Think it's time to take a run. Flying fast along the street. I can hardly see my feet. Yay, we did it! Thanks for joining us. Now it's up to you to work on one for your own poetry and your own topic.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.